What's up, the John Squad? This is John Pillino, and today I'm coming to my NFL Week 18 picks and predictions. And happy Sunday, the John Squad. This is it for the NFL season. Week 18 is finally here. Season went by so fast, it seems like, since week 1 all the way to week 18. It went by so fast. Let me just tell you, like, the season just flew by. September, October, November, December, January football. 5 months of football, and now we go into the playoffs next week for the NFL wildcard games. NFL wildcard Sunday or Saturday, you want to call it, but yeah, so this is it. So anyway, here's my NFL Week 18 picks and predictions. Hope you guys are ready and excited, so here we go. So, yesterday, on Saturday, we had 2 football games that took place. Was the Panthers versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and my pick for that game was the Carolina Panthers to beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We all saw that game turned out. Then we have the Seahawks versus the 49ers for the division, and my pick for that game was the San Francisco 49ers. And we all saw that game turned out. Now we're going to the 1 o'clock p.m. slates. We have the Colts versus the Texans, and I am going to take is going to be the Texans to beat the Colts. Now we have the Browns against the Bengals, and I'm taking the Cincinnati Bengals to beat the Browns. Now we have the Saints versus Falcons. I'm going to go to be the Saints to defeat the Falcons. Then we have the Packers versus J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings, and I am going to be the. It depends if Jordan Love's playing today, but I don't think so. So I am probably going to have to go. Is going to be. I don't know. This is a hard one for me. I really don't care if both these teams are in the Lions division. I could care less. So I think I'm going to go with the Packers to win that game against the Vikings. Now we have the Titans versus the Jaguars, and I am going to be the Jaguars to defeat the Titans. Now we have the Cowgirls versus the Giants.
Excuse me.
The Cowgirls versus the Giants.
Excuse me.
The Cowgirls.
Excuse me.
Please let me finish.
No.
Why?
You're not saying it right.
We have the Dallas Cowgirls against the Giants.
Excuse me.
And
Excuse me.
Coach Jim, help me. I am.
Excuse me.
Yes, the Dallas Cowboys against the Giants, and I am going to be the Dallas. Maybe not. I think I'm going to go with the Giants.
Oh, that's nice. Going for your dad.
Never mind. Let's see him. Is that good? I'm going for the Giants.
Hear that?
Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
They're
Why?
probably going to get the 7th round pick anyway. So.
Who?
Giants.
Why?
If they beat the Cowboys, then they drop down to 7th.
Oh, that's not good. Where are the Lions on the list?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, so I am going to go with the Giants to defeat the Dallas Cowgirls.
Excuse me.
Dallas Cowboys.
Thank you.
Now we have the Cardinals versus the Rams. And I am going to be the Los Angeles Rams to defeat the Arizona Cardinals. Now we have the Chiefs versus Raiders, and I am going to be the Kansas City Chiefs to defeat the Raiders. Now we have the Commanders against the Eagles, and I am going to be the Philadelphia Eagles to beat. You know what? Reverse that. I'm going with the Commanders to defeat the Eagles because I think Eagles are going to rest their players. So no Jalen Hurts today, so I'm going to go with the Commanders to defeat the Eagles. Now we have the Dolphins versus the Patriots, and I am going to be the New England Patriots. I'm going with the New England Patriots. Now we go into the 425.
I like that one.
Well, I'm going with the Patriots because I don't see the Dolphins winning. That's why. So now we have the Detroit Lions versus the Bears. And the Lions, unfortunately, it makes me sad that they did not make the playoffs at all this year. It's really sad for me because I really had big things going on for the Lions this year. And I was so excited, super stoked. I was super pumped for this season. They started off good. Then in the end, they just fell off their tails on their high horses, and they just failed at the end. I say we'll fire Dan Campbell or Jared Goff. No, don't fire them. I'm just teasing. I love Jared Goff. I say we get rid of No, we're going to keep Jared Goff. He's an elite quarterback. They just need to get some help, and I'm hoping that the Lions do draft in the draft this year. I am praying for this to happen. That they draft the guy from the Miami Hurricanes, Reuben Bain Jr. I'm hoping the Lions draft him. They can pair him up with Aiden Hutchinson, sack all those quarterbacks on defense, and I'm hoping the Lions draft him. So, Brad Holmes, if you're listening to me, please draft Reuben Bain Jr. He's going to be an absolute problem on defense, so I'll take him. So go with him. Please, Brad Holmes. Send this video to Brad Holmes. Tweet to Brad Holmes. Do anything you want. Just tell him who we think we should draft in our draft pick. That's what the Lions need to draft. And I can see that happening. And trust me, I watched ESPN this week, and ESPN was saying how they think the Lions should draft them. That should be the New Year's revolution to draft them. So I'm praying right now. Please let us get them. Okay, so now, here we go. So we have the Lions versus the Bears. And of course, you know I'm going to go with, I'm sorry, Coach Jim. I have to do this, but I am going with the Detroit Lions to get their last win of the season, make a statement, prove a statement, so that they can do it next season. And I'm going with the Detroit Lions all the way. One pride. I'm going with the Detroit Lions. People say Lions just taking this game, but I don't think so. But I am going to be the Detroit Lions all the way. Jared Goff, Aiden Hutchinson, Amaron. That's right. Let's go, Lions. One pride. Dan Campbell.
You always forget him.
Who?
The most important member of the team.
Who?
Danny Boy.
Oh, Dan Campbell. Okay, I'm going with the Detroit Lions. Let's go, Lions. One pride. Now we have the Chargers versus the Broncos, and Justin Herbert's resting today. Here on this wonderful Sunday, Justin Herbert's resting.
105 years old today.
You are?
Yeah.
So the Chargers versus the Broncos. Well, the Chargers versus the Broncos, and I'm taking Los Angeles Chargers to defeat the Broncos, but I think the Broncos are going to beat the Chargers. But I'm going with Los Angeles Chargers, so they're my favorite second team, so yes, I'm going with the Chargers. Now we have the Jets versus the Bills at 4:25 p.m. And I am going to go to be the Buffalo Bills. I am going with the Bills to defeat the Jets. Now we have is the Sunday Night Football game. This is the big one. This is for the division. We have is the Baltimore Ravens versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Lamar Jackson versus Aaron Rodgers. I don't know who to go with. Baltimore Ravens or Steelers? Do I take the red pill or the blue pill? What do I take in these hands? What do I go with right there? I think I am going to possibly have to go with is to win the division and get into the playoffs. I am going with, what is my crystal ball? See, I am going with the Baltimore Ravens. That is right. I don't like the Steelers. I'm not a fan of them. So I am going with the Baltimore Ravens to defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers. And the Baltimore Ravens will get into the playoffs and go all the way to the Super Bowl. That's just my prediction right there, but I don't think so. I hope it's the Chargers that go to the Super Bowl. But that's going to do it for me, guys. What's in the John Squad? Please like this video. Don't forget to leave your comments down below what your predictions are for this week. And subscribe for more. You're all the best at John Squad. You're all absolutely one of a kind of each and every single one of you guys. Peace out, the John Squad, and God bless. I love you guys. Stay tuned for more. And I'm out of here today. Happy Sunday. Enjoy the NFL games today, man. This is it. Week 18. Next week's the wild card games. And let's see when the wild card games are taking place. There's 2 games on January 10th and then January 11th. There's a couple games on Monday, January 12th. So yeah, we got a couple of good games going on. NFL wildcard Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So yeah. So peace out, guys, and God bless. NFL wildcard rounds next week. Peace. Let's go Chargers. Let's go Lions. Let's go Chargers. But mainly the Lions next season. Let's get into the playoffs next year. Please draft Reuben Bain Jr. Peace and God bless.